All right, for pattern number 3, we're going to use the same chord changes. We're going to move from G, 1 bar of G, 1 bar of F, and 2 bars of C. The rhythmic feel is going to be pretty much the same as the last pattern, focusing on doing the shuffle groove, dotted eighth, 16th, or triplet, however it's notated. And then we're going to do a nice triplet figure to tie the chords together, to tie the chord changes together to make it smooth transitions to help the band and the listener hear a smooth transition from chord to chord. As far as the notes that we used, those are going to be different. This time in this pattern, we're going to use the 1, which is in G. The 1's going to be G. We're going to use the octave or 8, which is this higher G on the D string. And we're going to use F, which is the flat 7. And we're also going to use D, which is the 5. So it's going to look like that shape, which you might hear that in a number of different types of music. So it's kind of a common bass shape. When we get to the F chord, we're going to be using the root again. We're going to use the octave, the 8, which is this higher F. We're going to use also the flat 7 again, which in F, that's going to be E flat. And then with the triplet figure, in order to transition to the C chord, we're going to play a chromatic triplet figure that starts on A. I use the open A. And then it goes to B flat, which is the 4. Then we're going to use a B, which is the flat 5, and then eventually moving to the C, which is the first note of the next chord. Okay, so that pattern is going to just walk up chromatically from A, to B to C, so it leads nicely to the next chord. So in that next chord, C, we're again going to be using the root C. Going to be using the octave C, 8. Going to use the flat 7, which is B flat, and then we're going to use a triplet rhythm, which uses C, B flat, and G, the 5. Okay, and in the last bar, we're going to do basically the same thing. Use C, the octave, C, the 7, B flat, and then we're going to transition back to the top of the phrase with another chromatic figure that starts on C, and then goes to D flat, then to D, which leads nicely back to the G. Okay? So let's try the whole pattern slowly.